There we go. Now I know.
We're live.
Episode 41, Behind the Tool Belt. It is going into the home show tour. 2020, bringing a virtual home show tour. Amazing. We're super excited. So real quick, before everyone else comes on, if we could take care of a little bit of housekeeping. If everyone could share this out, that would be great. Share this to a group. Share this to your own page. And then if you could drop your town in the comments. This is what makes social commerce, social media, what it is today, which is how we do business, which we've been saying for a long time. So when you share this out, one of your friends might be looking for an opportunity, man or woman, for a salesperson, an estimator. Maybe they want to be a gutterman or gutterwoman. Maybe they want to be a roofer installer. I don't know, and you don't know unless you share. So you think about how many people are looking for jobs right now. There's been a transition. So when you share this, it gives people the opportunity to automatically find a place where they find a culture that they say, you know what, I dig this place. I like the energy and the opportunity and what they do for the community. The other thing is, you might have a leaky roof. Your family member might have a leaky roof. Maybe it's somebody if you're in a church group, share this to your church. I mean, if Jesus isn't helping small America today, I don't know what is going on. So please, if you're in a church group, share this to your church group because we need to support each other. It is important that America comes back to the fundamentals of helping one brother and another sister. And that's what we do here. You know, what is everything that Wayne Scott and Kim did? What's that? Harvest
transitional living.
Right? I just saw all the pictures. Great. You guys do a great job, the whole team, and the ladies of TC Backer Construction.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're about to move a bunch of guys into it.
Yeah, they just got it all cleaned up. So from all that time watching on the shows, they're with all the COVID stuff, they're moving in. So
it's awesome.
high five to
It's awesome.
everybody that was a part of that, everyone that participated. These are the things that TC Backer Construction and Horizon Lawns, and don't forget about no more little brother Horizon Lawns LLC. They're going to be plowing your driveways and plowing your businesses.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
please, hard working. Really great,
Storm
hard
season's
working.
right around the corner.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, you know, and don't forget, it's still fall cleanup. While they're doing their sharing and inviting, make sure that you know it's fall cleanup time. You have leaves. The gutters are full of leaves coming in, helicopters. Get your gutter guard put on there. Have them come out there and give you a price that's affordable. They have financing. We have a couple birthdays to talk about that are coming up tomorrow. I know Kiera's birthday's coming up. And Vic, you said it was your son?
Both sons.
Both of your sons? Twins?
Twin boys, yes, sir.
Birthdays, so we got some birthdays tomorrow. So if you have a birthday, put up your birthday. You don't have to put your age. We don't need to know ages unless you want to. But put up maybe a birthday cake up if it's your birthday in the next week. Between show to show, we like to stay connected. But we're excited. 41. We wouldn't be here, and we know we say it because we're grateful. If it wasn't for people sharing and being a part of this and commenting and all that stuff, starting a watch party. So we appreciate all that.
What's up, Chris Markey?
It all comes back down to the work that this culture and this TC Backer and Horizon Lawns do.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
good to see everybody.
Yeah.
Bobby Witt, what's going on?
Yeah, and you were
David
talking
KX.
about, winter coming in Horizon. We geared up for the past 2 seasons for, heavy winter, so we're ready for this winter.
Yeah.
I mean, we got plenty of salt, we got plenty of trucks, salt trucks. We have equipment to move snow, we have equipment to stack snow, we have equipment to push snow. I mean, we're ready.
I feel like this is the year, man.
Yeah, you too.
I feel like it has to be. It has to be the year.
Yeah. So according to the Farmer's Almanac, if I read it correctly, I'm pretty sure we're due for a good winter this winter. So
Yeah.
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
I'm looking forward to that. I
hope
miss
so.
plowing snow. I got an old beat up, I think it's a 1988 F-250. It was a Lariat, so it was the Cadillac back in its day.
Yeah.
That has a Myers plow for the front of it, so
Nice.
I'm ready to beat it up.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, my old plow truck. Actually, my dad used to call it the push truck. Yeah.
Did you see that little thing I sent you on TikTok? That little machine?
I did.
That wasn't
by
that
Hoss.
cool?
Yeah, those are the type of plows that we have, and salt spreaders.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same company makes that.
I thought you
Yeah.
would like
Yeah,
that.
what
so.
it was, it looks like a stand-up behind mower
Yeah.
that has a plow on the front of it that looks really super heavy,
And
heavier
can
than
take
a mower.
the ice off.
And yes, so it'll break the ice, it'll push the snow, and it also has a salt spreader with it. It was pretty bad.
It was all that urban stuff like Jim was talking about,
To
right?
do
That
sidewalks
compact
and
equipment.
smaller
Yeah.
parking lots, stuff
Yeah,
like that.
and it's about taking care. Remember how Jim said at the home shows, being that we're at the home show, he talked about they're more talking about the user because it's hard to get workers, right? Didn't he say that?
Yeah.
They put special shocks in so people can last longer.
Right.
Right, they even innovate the equipment because there's not a lot of people in the craft. So getting into that a little bit. Are you guys looking for people?
Yeah, we're
always
always
looking for people.
hiring.
And they can even get on the list, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And 321 gutter done.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
So that's how you can get on the list.
Yep,
Contact
absolutely.
them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Colin,
we
we're
just,
gonna have to talk about that, buddy.
him and Cody going snowboarding.
We're
Yeah.
gonna have to talk about that.
Yeah, that's not good.
No
not
bueno.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's good to see everybody. We appreciate everybody being here. The home show season. If you have any questions, just pop them in. You can message them on the side if you want. You can put them in here. Your questions will either get addressed this week or next week. Whether it's an employment question or a house question or a landscaping, hardscaping, because Horizons does landscaping and hardscaping.
right.
They'll do sod to seed to hydro seed to
Right.
to whatever you need done.
Yeah.
And it's time to take care of the grass, right? Is
Yeah,
there
mowing,
treatments?
mulching, fall cleanups right around the corner. Aeration. It's a good time of year to get your yard aerated and overseeded to get ready for spring. There's all kinds of stuff we do. We clean gutters, rake leaves, remulch. A lot of people do a lot of mulch touch up this time of year to just keep it fresh. Pull weeds if you didn't get and we'll do it once. We don't have to be on a regular schedule with you.
Right.
If you just need someone to come out and do a tidy up right before the snow starts to fly, we're more than capable of coming out. And then to go one step further, with the leaves and stuff like that, we, the other side of the company can also do gutter guards.
Right.
Because I know leaves can be, a nuisance, and then ice build up, and then the weight, and then,
Just the danger of getting up there.
Right, your gutters
Yeah.
could be tore off. Exactly.
I'm excited. Thank you. They're on ours. I've never been excited for leaves, and I'm like, come on, let's go. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But not to get up there. And like what it all comes down to is protecting your biggest asset, right? Or one of your
Right.
biggest assets
Yeah.
is your
Yeah.
home,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
And so if you go to work and you come home and your paycheck goes to a mortgage, then you should be, or taxes. Let's say it's paid off and you just have taxes. You still have to pay that rent to the government. You want to protect your property.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Right? I mean, why go to work all week and then have a house that has a leaky roof? And it starts little, right? A little leak can become a big problem. I mean, you guys see it all the time. That's why
Absolutely,
you
man.
get the water from the chimney to the curb.
That's right. Mendez just said they did 20 yards today aerated.
Wow.
And
Good job,
overseeded
guys.
20 yards today.
Wow, great job.
Those
Yeah.
guys are out there
Oh,
hustling.
They
man.
are. Santiago stopped me out in the parking lot tonight before I left, and he told me that they did 20 yards, but I thought he meant mowed, and I
Right.
thought, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I kind of thought, okay, did you guys work part time today or what happened? But I guess he meant that they actually did in the overseeding and stuff like that,
Right.
which is really
That
impressive.
is.
We do new construction lawns. We'll put them in with sod. We do, residential Johnny homeowner stuff. We'll get into like commercial stuff, all kinds of stuff. We got the equipment, and if we don't have the equipment, Jim Hankey over at Bobcat has been more than helpful, over the time that we've been doing this, on pointing us in the right direction, giving us a good price on, leasing equipment, renting equipment for the day. There was a time where we needed to do a not overseeding, but not aerating, but the green stuff with the seed in it.
Hydro seed?
Hydro
Yeah.
seeding. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I had a brain fart there for
Yeah.
a minute. But we had to do like 100,000 square foot. So a smaller machine couldn't handle that. Do you know what I mean? So we needed a bigger machine, and then access to water, and then plenty of material to go in the equipment. And he pointed us in the right direction of where to go to do what we needed to do. You know what I mean? So Jim Hankey, big shout out to Jim Hankey.
Yeah, for sure.
Crown Stone.
The girls told me the other day that he stopped in here and
Nice.
dropped off some pamphlets on some equipment that the guys are asking for, some updated equipment before the next mowing season and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And but good people.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He definitely always takes care of us, man. Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that are in our circle.
Kim, good to see you. You're awesome. Can we do some shout outs quick? I know it's a little early.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
it's Kira's birthday. Kira, if you're watching, happy birthday tomorrow.
birthday.
Yes, big happy birthday to Kiara. Kimberly, thanks for everything you do. All the ladies. Colin, good to see you. Bobby, good to see you. Kevin, please share this if you come on and watch it or on the replay. Chris Mendez, Christy, good to see you, babe. Hope you're feeling better. Cody, appreciate everybody out there tonight. George Myers, good to see you. What a great builder George is.
We're putting a roof on for George on Friday.
George, good to see you. And home, we're talking about home shows, and here we are.
Yeah, George. In 2 weeks, we're going to need someone to come on to the home show tour with us. So if you want to come on, George, come on down.
Boom, love to have
We'll talk about the company he works for and the homes that they build. We're doing a roof for him, and then siding and gutters on the same house right here in Dover. He gave us a lead up the street on Butter Road here that they needed gutter guards up there. So George is another good guy to have in our network. George, I've known George for probably 20 plus years, has always been a good friend of mine. George built homes out in the Seven Valley, Spring Grove area out there, and back then George was probably one of the larger builders in York County.
Oh, really?
We went from one house to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, and I was just a kid out there slinging siding for George, and George always paid on time. He was one of those guys, one of those old school guys that carried his checkbook in his front pocket there. So as soon as you were done, George was cutting you a check right there on the spot. So and still today, George is a good dude. No sooner we turn the invoice in, he's hunting me down the path. So good guy, always been a good guy. Actually went to work when he retired from home building, and he's back in it now. But he actually went to go work for Habitat for Humanity, and was building homes.
That's awesome.
Being
That's awesome,
retired, I mean, he went out and started for the love of building and caring and sharing for other people. He decided to go and work for Habitat for Humanity and passed the torch to somebody else, and now he's back in the home building. So thank goodness for that. He's a good dude.
Hey, Johnny, good to see you. Johnny Stauffer, good to see you. Colin, good to see you. Jocelyn, good to see you. Vic, you're the man.
Dylan
Chris
Norway,
Markey.
he races a car that we sponsor. He's good. He's coming up to the ranks. I think
Yeah.
this is his third season. They're doing great. Him and his dad, Ronnie. Ronnie works for us.
They're awesome.
Yep.
Absolutely.
How much fun did we have down there?
That was a great time.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we went out to Lincoln Highway. Lincoln Speedway.
Yeah, that was my first time there. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was me too. It was
Wow.
great. I didn't realize how dusty it was going to be.
Yeah, I didn't realize how
Yeah.
fast they go.
Yeah, and fast.
I'm like,
it was
you
incredible.
guys are crazy.
And loud.
Wow.
Like
Yeah.
you could feel the ground shake. Yeah, it was great. It was fun.
Yeah, Nor, what's up, buddy?
I never knew
Thanks for
Dirk could
tuning
fly
in.
like that.
Charles
I
Dickens
knew.
They
Sheets,
make
that's good to
Dirk
hear,
fly.
buddy. I'm glad that we were able to get that taken care of. Not every job is easy. You don't have to call it a problem child project. Not every job's easy. I'm just glad that we were able to satisfy you and get the job done.
Yep.
So I'm glad it looks nice and you guys are happy.
Dave Warall, good to see you. David from Allied Maintenance, you're awesome, David. You're always amazing. Chuck in the truck, not Pete in the pickup. Good to see you. Always good to see you, man. Awesome. How much fun was it? When I think of Chuck in the truck, I think about Adams County Home Show, and that was really nice what you did for the church. You know,
Yeah.
slips in that extra, just taking care of them. You know, you wouldn't say it. That's what I'm going to say.
Thank you.
But that was nice.
So you
you
know.
know, that was just such a good time. Besides freezing, that was the only thing.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was cold
ice
in there.
cold. You wouldn't know that it was the coldest show we had.
I actually wore long johns. to
Oh,
that
so
show.
did I.
Yeah.
When I realized what we were in for, we rented a hotel out there.
Yep.
At at the sports
Yeah.
complex. But what great show that was!
It was
Remember
a
the
great
Hammer
show.
Nails competition?
Yes.
Maybe we could do.
We're doing that.
Man,
Yeah.
how cool was the
Yeah,
Hammer Nails?
that's on
about
our
that.
list of to-dos.
Right, like how fun. So Hammer Nails competition.
Yeah.
If you want to inquire about the Hammer Nails competition, watch the
One thing when you're in your rhythm and you've been swinging a hammer all day, but when they make you stand there like this with your hammer down, and then you have to raise it, and then come back down. But when you're in the rhythm, it's different. You can drive it faster, I think. Unless
I think
you
we need to
practice.
train it
Unless
the
you're
week beforehand.
training, yeah. Which
Seriously.
I plan on doing. Yeah.
for that exact.
Yeah, I'm gonna train for that bitch.
Yeah, that's like doing foul shots. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's not doing 3-pointers. Like that's like your
No.
precision.
Yeah.
In
No.
that. So.
It'll be fun.
And
Yeah.
the people that are going to be in it are good enough with their hammers that pretty much if you miss on any of them slings, man, you're toast.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
need,
for
you need
sure.
to hit every time.
Yeah, if you bend that nail like I did forget
Is that
about
one
it.
of my
Yeah.
phones? Sorry guys, I gotta check.
That's okay. No stress.
So yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. We'll try to get a bunch of the guys
Yeah.
that work here
Oh.
down there. If anyone out there watching wants to participate, reach out to us. You can stop by and participate as well.
Yeah, that's gonna
It's
be
fun.
exciting.
Yeah,
it's
how's
gonna
the
be fun.
sound, by the way? How's everything
Yes.
sounding? Tonight's our first night with these new microphones, so I'm
Yeah, if you
curious.
guys
Hey
could let us
Tina,
know.
Roseanne.
Let us know how the
Yeah,
sound
the
in the
sound
picture
would be
is.
curious to know.
Oh, Charles
Yeah.
Dick and Cheats. Hey man, thanks. Thanks for your patience and thanks for the compliments. You were definitely a very patient customer, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, man.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And thanks for our screen
Love
door
it.
and our door, man. Why we can't wait for the winter. Another thing, but the screen door and the door. We had an old wooden door.
Yep.
If you watch the one TikTok with single glass, the one had a piece of plywood. We couldn't find anyone that was reputable though to spend your hard-earned money.
Right.
Until we found you, and you guys came in, did it. We didn't have to talk to anybody. You know, Denny and the boys just got her done. And it was crazy, man. It was like a machine. Another
Yeah.
operation. It's just like a machine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. And then the screen door, oh man, that thing's awesome. And it clicks shut.
I saw that.
Yeah. I mean, you know, that's little stuff. Our other
Right.
one, you remember, our other
Yeah.
one, Clifford would push it up. You know, there's little things in your house. And what we've been doing since we have now a hometown contractor, and you can ask your contractor for referrals, is we're just doing one project and another project and another project. So it doesn't seem so big. We're just getting them done.
That's right. One at a time.
Yeah. And that's what I would recommend to anybody out there. You know what I mean? As a homeowner, there's everything we could do to our house. We could spend every last dollar we have on our house. Like we literally could.
Yeah.
So we're like, where do we want to go? You know, and I would say to make a list of the top 10 most important things, whether that's comfort you want, is it security you want, you know, is energy,
That's
you know,
what I was
write
saying.
down what you want and get
Energy
focused. That's helped
efficiency.
us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
wanted security and we wanted energy efficiency.
Right.
Right.
Right?
Right.
At the end of the day, yeah, we want our house to look nice, but you know, so I would recommend, as being a homeowner, a long-time homeowner, I would say to write down what it is you want, and then I know the projects seem endless, and it doesn't matter if you have a new house or an old house, you're always going to have stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like I've learned that. So just
Absolutely.
come up with your top projects, and I would go out and we'll just start getting at them.
Yeah.
One
that's
at
a
a
good
time. And
idea.
that's what's great about y'all. You think I got to do every door in the house. And
Right.
we have a lot of doors, or every window, and that's not true.
No.
Right. And listen, we offer financing.
Let's talk about
You know,
that.
so if I don't know what happened there, but you know, we offer financing. We have many different plans and terms. So we have a 6-month, 12-month, and a 18-month. Same as cash, no payments, no interest for 18 months, 12 months, or 6 months. We have 5-year terms, 7-year terms, 10-year terms, and now we can offer a 12-year term.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's
so,
great.
And the new bank that we're going to be dealing with, you can finance as low as $1,500.
That's awesome.
So if you get, you know, a gutter job, you finance it for 7 years, that would be like, oh, man, I don't even know, somewhere between $5 and $15 a month.
Yeah.
If that.
Right, right.
No prepayment penalty. You
That's
can pay it
nice.
off anytime. Even if you did the 6 month, let's say you were tight on cash, but your gutters were leaking into your basement, and you want to get that taken care of before winter
Right,
time comes.
right.
Okay, we come out, we measure it, and then while we're there, we're like, well, you might as well do, you know, gutter guards. So for another $5 a month for 5 or 7 or 10 years, you know what I mean? You might as well get the gutter guards on there,
Right.
so then you don't ever have to worry about that again.
Right, right.
Yeah,
And the
so-
other cool thing about that is, you know, when you pull out that line of credit, you can use that for another project in your house.
That's
So
great.
if you decide, you know, halfway through paying your thing off, you got a little bit of cash there, and you want to get a window replaced or something like that,
Hey Ray, hey Rock.
and you don't even have to use us for that line of credit. You know, you have that line of credit. You can use any contractor.
Right.
You want to get new carpet in your house. You want to anything.
Right.
You can just tack that onto the loan.
That's
there
right.
and-
Yeah, we don't have to do the work. If you can get approved up to $55,000, let's say you want to get your roof, your siding, your windows, and your gutters done, and it cost you $25,000, but you were approved for $55,000. That leaves you an extra $30,000 to be able to, you know, finish your bathroom, do the kitchen that your wife always wanted,
Nice.
redo the basement, you know, whatever you want to do. You don't have to use us once you're
Yeah.
approved.
Yep. You can hop right down to John H. Myers and have
Yeah.
them.
So
build
can
your
you get the
custom
work
kitchen.
done this
have
year and
Dana
pay
come
next
out.
year?
Yeah, Dana at Myers, he is an awesome kitchen designer. I mean, this dude helped me on. He did my personal house. And then we have investment properties. He's come in so he can meet any budget. If you want granite, if you want Formica, if you want laminate, if you want whatever other stuff that they have on the market now as far as countertops go, I mean, he can do it. I mean, he hooked us up. I had the appliances. He measured our appliances so he knew they would strategically fit where they needed to go, where the countertop went right to it. There was cabinets above the refrigerator.
Nice.
Yeah, it was great. Like
Wow,
he did
that's
such
awesome.
a great
We're gonna
job.
need him
Put a
with our-
bulkhead in with crown molding on it,
Yeah.
with the drawers that you
Dana?
pull out. Yeah, Dana
Uh-huh.
Myers. That you push in and they'll automatically close themselves. I mean, they got it all in there.
Was Dana that was on the show?
No, Dana, we should bring him on the show.
Yeah.
Make note of that.
That
babe.
was Mark Jones.
Oh, that
on
was
the
Mark,
show.
okay.
Yeah, Mark
Oh.
Jones. So he
All
works
right.
at the same place.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Dana,
don't
we're gonna
only
have to
just
get
do
together,
shingles and
yeah.
siding. They do kitchens and
Yeah.
I think they actually have like a garage door division.
Nice.
What else do they do down there? I don't know. They do a lot.
Yeah, I'm not
Myers
sure. I
Dawson.
didn't even know they did the garage doors.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool
Yep.
too.
Yep.
And
I
yeah,
forgot
Bobby,
about
you
that.
can finance anything on that, buddy. You can use that financing for anything.
For a sod job, absolutely. You want us to come in, rip your whole yard up, put final grade on top, and then put sod down? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Daniel Barker, good to see you members
Good
first.
question.
Michael Hanscom. in the
Hanscom,
building.
Ray Rosilli, my man. He was with us. Ruby, good to see you. Rock, good to see you. Jimmy, where you been, man? Miss him. His brother reached out to me today.
Hey, Chris.
Jen Smith, Tina, Greg Brown, Glenn Orr. What's up, homie?
Glenn.
All kinds of people on here.
Please share. Drop your town, too. Where's everyone at tonight? Where's your
Jocelyn,
town?
good to see you. Thanks for watching tonight. Jocelyn said she was going to go home, mow her grass, and watch us while she
Hey,
was mowing her
Troy.
grass.
Jocelyn,
Nice.
it was so good to
Yeah.
see you today.
You should hire
Thank you.
Horizon.
Hey,
Yeah. What's up with that? Probably give you a good deal. There's Enrique. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for watching. He's probably still working. I think when I pulled in, his car was still here.
oh yeah, they're definitely out there still.
Daniel Barker. Where you been, man? I missed you. I don't think you were on
Barkman.
last week. I think he dissed us.
Yeah, I think so.
Dan Barker's one of our number
think
one
so.
groupies. Now number two. Chris Markey's been on here probably one more week than you were, man. Sorry. Tom Golden. Monday, Ty. That's right, man. What time?
David,
What time Monday? I thought you said Tuesday.
Enrique's just pulling in. He says
Nice.
it's a little early for them, I think.
So this weekend we got a big thing coming up down in Ocean City, Maryland. We sponsor. We're a gold sponsor for the Inshore Classic, and Chris Markey actually had designed a shirt for us. I don't know what's going on here. Probably lose it. Nope, didn't lose it. But this was the back of the shirt that he designed for us because of being a top gold sponsor. We do shirts that they can put in buckets for giveaways and stuff like that. Well, they love the design so much that they're actually using it on their Inshore Classic t-shirts themselves.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
But next
Yeah,
year,
that's
I think
awesome.
if it's as cold as it is this year, we'll probably do sweatshirts next year for the Inshore Classic. Because
Good job on that, Marky. Very
Nice.
good
Yeah,
job.
he did a great job. They
Yeah, great
actually
job,
want to know
Chris.
your buddy's name. If Chris is still watching, I told Scott Lennox, who actually runs the fishing tournament. He hosts the whole thing. His TV show. He has a TV show in Ocean
Hi,
City,
Todd.
Maryland, called Fishing OC, and he has a magazine called Hooked on OC. Well, they want to know Chris Markey's buddy who designed this because they may end up getting him to do
Hey,
stuff for
Sam.
them in the future.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, so I wanted to
Awesome.
say that. And then, Chris, if you're still on there, I need to get with you. I got a good idea for you to get out in front of that I forgot to mention to you the last week when you were here. So don't let me forget. Call me tomorrow. So, who else? Take my money. I want to. All right, bro.
Sold.
Todd, Rawhauser, good to see you, man. 9 a.m. Monday. Are you sure it wasn't Tuesday, Tom? Just kidding, buddy.
Yeah, so that's really awesome. It's awesome that we're able to use this show to network other people. You know, people that we know.
Yeah.
With people that they know. And,
No, I love this little circle that we have. It's not even little anymore. It's
No.
a big. You can't forget Tracy
Yes.
Young. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, everything they're doing with the York Opioid Collaborative and the Veterans Court. I mean, amazing.
I got you, Brian.
And a shout out to our new police commissioner. I got to shout out our new police commissioner in York City. Couldn't be more prouder of this city for the police commissioner. They have one of the greatest police commissioners, one of the nicest guys. He's a hug dealer.
There you go.
So, Michael Muldrow, congratulations to you, man. You deserve it. Couldn't have thought of anyone. Well, there's a couple other people, but you're up in the list, man. Amazing and well deserved, man. You know, a man of the city, runs through the city, loves the city.
What they
So
need.
big shout
Yeah.
out to you. And a big shout out to Northern Regional and the signs. People have been supporting them and doing a good job.
Yeah.
All their signs are gone. You know, they do a great job protecting us
Yeah.
and taking care of us. So shout out to them. They always do a good job all the time. So shout out to you guys and everything you do. Judge Eschbach and Janelle. You know, they got a cattle ranch up here. So
Who's that?
Judge Eschbach and Janelle Eschbach up
yeah,
here.
yeah, okay.
They're amazing. They do
Yeah.
great stuff in our community.
Right.
And they're Dover Eagles. So yeah,
Yeah,
shout
man,
out to
Dover
y'all.
Pride,
So
baby.
yeah.
Yeah, good
So,
stuff.
Yeah. So we got a lot of exciting stuff when you share this out. If you have any questions, now can we talk about colors? Because I see a lot of colors up here, and for the first time I've seen a house with black. You don't see it a lot.
Yeah.
What is that? People can get
That's
black.
Yeah, black
that's
colors.
in a lot right
It
now. There's a lot of black going on houses.
There's a
right now.
lot of colors and,
Yeah.
and designs.
Yeah, there's 13 different colors of gutters that we offer. Same with windows. We have 13, I'm pretty sure it's 13 or 15 different colors. I always get that confused. But there's definitely 13 different colors of gutters. Greens, blues, reds, white, almond, sandstone beige, wicker, clay. The list goes on.
You know, you're seeing a lot of the Pacific blue, right?
Yeah, Pacific blue siding.
And, you're seeing like a white window with a black capping around it. That
black-
looks sharp with that ocean blue. and
cladding,
Pacific.
the cladding on the outside.
Yeah, like
we don't,
that.
Yeah,
That's-
that's wrapping.
Okay,
We put
that's
that in.
wrapping?
Yeah, we capped that off. That was wood.
Yeah, that's aluminum.
Wow.
Yeah,
That is
Yeah.
sharp.
yeah, yeah.
I mean-
but you can actually get the window frames black or red, green. Same thing. There's 15 different colors there, and then we offer 4 different color on the interior, which is that wood grain veneer on that, or a composite window with a wood composite on the interior. That's actually I want to say it's like 1/8 of an inch thick, so you can sand it, paint it, stain it. That holds up real well. The composite window.
So like a historic home that would be able to go right in.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
we'll go right in there. And we can also get an aluminum clad window to actually go into the historical area if you're trying to match what was there before.
And they're
Along
custom
with the
made?
grids. Yeah, with grids, you can get flat grids, contour grids, cottage style grids, colonial style. They would be in diamond shapes, 6x6s, whatever. And then the composite window I wanted to mention are 63% more energy efficient than a vinyl window.
Yeah.
Wow.
Our entry level vinyl window is 15% more energy efficient than your standard vinyl window. So they're
Yeah.
killer.
So
we're
you
selling
might have
good
old
stuff.
vinyl windows that need replaced. Don't think just
Right.
because you got them. Over time, those old vinyls, because of the technology, and I used to do windows, so but the resins and stuff are different now that
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
they use.
It's
So
really
what
good.
happened is hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, and we get cold, colds and hot, hots here.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
So they get brittle over time, and they even crack. That plastic it doesn't have that ability to absorb the heat and the cold.
Right,
So you
right.
might have, and if you have, real thin windows, you can upgrade your windows to get triple pane, and you might not think triple pane are important here, but air conditioning is just as expensive as heat, and
Yes.
you want the comfort of your house. Plus, you have those low E glass,
low E
and you're
armor.
protecting. So
Yeah.
can we talk a little bit about the technology, the glass?
I'm
and-
glad you mentioned that,
Thank
Shane,
you.
because every time you kept saying, I was waiting for you to say triple pane. Triple pane.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we also offer triple pane double strength glass. So what that means is you'll actually have 3 layers of glass with 2 layers of argon gas with a low E film. Also, you can get the windows tinted. We have what's called a bronze tint or a silver tint that will actually keep out more sunlight.
Kind of like those office buildings you see in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Yeah, we offer silver and bronze.
Now, do you need approvals on those?
No.
You can just get it. I would
Yeah.
love to have it on the front of our house
Yeah.
because we can't watch the flat screen TV.
Yeah,
that
I've
would keep-
never heard of why you would need approvals on what color
So,
windows or tint or.
That would look so cool,
Yeah.
but for the purpose, that would help us watch that big screen TV because
Right.
the sun comes in that big picture window.
Exactly. In triple pane, a lot of people think that we don't need triple pane windows
Yeah.
in this area.
So-
that is such a myth, and I even fell for that years ago. I outsold people with a double pane, double strength glass that were out selling triple panes because I would convince the owner, because I was convinced. I didn't think we needed triple pane glass. I'm guilty of it.
Yeah.
I was guilty of it until it was explained to me that one of the most southern states in the country actually
That's
sell
crazy.
more triple pane windows than in any other state in the United States, which would be Georgia. Okay, and why that is because it's so warm down there.
Yeah.
Not because of the cold. Everyone thinks, oh, you need a triple pane window in your northern states. That's not true at all. We suffer from both. You know, we have
Yeah.
real high highs, like
And I
you said,
think
and we
everyone
have real
thinks
low
that. I
lows.
think it was from the 1982 World's Fair when they had the energy efficient windows in the World's Fair in '82. If you look it up, that's how long I've been doing windows.
Awesome.
But they had the window when they came out with these. You know, when they first came out with, because remember they had the single pane windows. They first came out with the
Yes.
what a double pane window was
Yes.
before even triple pane.
Yeah, and that was the Cadillac back
Yeah.
then. Yeah,
And,
but now we have
that's old
triple pane double
technology.
stained glass now.
And they even have different gases that they can put in between, you know, whether
gas.
it's the argon or the krypton. But at the end of the day, upgrading your windows is going to upgrade your comfort. It's going to upgrade your livability of your house. Like,
Yeah.
think about it. You know, we can talk for, like, we could do a whole show when we're
On
not
Windows.
on Windows, the safety features. But I have one question, and it sounds silly. Is it better to take the screens out in the winter with the snow coming and the ice, or no?
No, I would
You
say
can just
not.
leave them right in.
Yeah.
Cool, because there's drains in them, right?
Exactly.
So you don't have to
There's
worry.
windows. Yes.
And they're not. And let's talk about the screens. What types of screens do we have that are available? You have half screens or full screen?
Yeah, we have half screens or full screens. We have what's called a flex full screen that you don't have to worry about trying to get out because it actually flexes. That's got a lifetime warranty on it. We have half screens with aluminum frames or composite frames. We have upgraded screens.
Can you get screens and sliders?
Yeah, and you can also get grids and sliders. Bobby Witt
Wow.
actually ordered some slider windows today.
TNT.
The Weatherbuster windows. He's killing it down there with
Nice,
Weatherbuster.
Bobby. Can't
Yeah,
wait
man.
to get down there.
Yeah, Bobby is killing it. Thank you for the
Yeah,
orders.
Bobby,
There's
you're
Bob
awesome. We
Stalford,
missed you. We had a great time at
Gonzalez.
Smoky Bones with you and the
Thank
wife.
you guys, Kevin or David KX. Thanks for watching, like always.
Bob, good
but
to see
anyhow,
you.
Yeah, Bob Stalford. He's sick right now too. Seems like everybody's suffering.
Yeah, that
a little
flu
head cold.
coming around.
Yeah, a little head
Yeah.
cold right now.
A little head cold.
But yeah, man, the windows. Bobby's killing it down there. We were getting ready to open up shop down there, Weatherbuster shop down there, doors and windows pre-pandemic. We kind of put we pumped the brakes a little bit on that, which right now I'm thinking we should have probably opened up shop.
Yeah.
But you know, we didn't want to spend the cash
Right.
at that time. But he's still down there selling them, doing a great job. Him and his crews down there are just doing a great job.
Construction's everywhere. I mean, that's got to be one of the most
It's
leading.
almost easy for him to sell them because they're such a great window at affordable cost with financing.
And if you think about it, these houses are selling because everybody now, the value of being in your home is more valuable.
Right.
Like, your office is not as valuable as your home now.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
so people are living in their house like they've never lived before, and rooms are having value, and so they need the comfort. They
Yes.
need to not have, you know, when you have all this, your house has changed in this last year.
Yeah.
That's one of the big things.
For sure.
And so I think that's why construction and house buying, people that were renting saying, look, this changed everything. We need a home office. We're going to buy a house.
Right. Well, it's funny you say that because I had a conversation, a little powwow meeting with Ryan Holmes about what they thought, you know, the economic future would hold. And he was telling me about how everybody was, you know, trying to move closer to the city because they were closer to work. But now everyone's trying to move towards the suburbs right now because everyone's working from home. So there's no commute to work right now, and it's going to probably stay that way for a while. Meaning that the economy is going to stay good for a while, which I was really glad to hear because if anyone knows what the economic climate is going to be, it's going to be Ryan Holmes. Ryan Holmes was the most profitable builder during the recession of 2008, 9, and 10. That's got to tell you something.
Absolutely.
Like they have analysts that study that stuff. So
Yeah.
anyone who's out there worried right now, I mean, not that it's guaranteed 100%, but if they feel good about what's happening right now and what's going to happen in the near future, that's got to tell you something. That's got to give you confidence. That's got to
Right.
boost your confidence for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, I was bouncing some things off him. It was actually Grant who buys land for Ryan. And he said, you know, they're selling virtually right now. They got lately to kind of like check out how they're selling homes. People are buying homes. I don't want to say sight unseen, but pretty much they're not even going out looking at what lot they're going to buy. Because the demand for housing right now is so high, and they expect it to stay that way for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're selling homes, man.
Yeah,
They're
so
selling
that's
homes.
a good thing. That makes me feel good that I know for at least, you know, the next couple of years that things are going to stay strong, things are going to stay solid. Most home builders that we deal with are publicly owned and traded companies, so we usually get an idea a little before everyone else kind of gets an idea that things
Right.
are starting to slow down, and right now things are still booming. Whether it be remodeling or whether it be new construction right now, people are refinancing their homes right now to get new roof put on their house or adding an addition because interest rates are so low. And that's the other thing that's driving
Yes.
this force right now
Yep.
is that the interest rates are astronomically,
Yeah, man.
I mean, never again probably seen low right now. I mean, out of control. I mean, I refinanced one of my rental properties.
Yeah.
And I saved. Okay, so I took 5 years off the mortgage. Okay, so I'm saving 5 years. My mortgage payment's less, and overall it's going to save me about $35,000 in interest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I did a 10-year mortgage on it.
Yeah,
I had
especially
15
because
left.
with it being a rental property, investment property,
Yes.
you technically get higher rates. You know
Exactly,
what I mean?
yes.
So that right there should kind of almost push you out of that take advantage of zone. But I mean, you're still able to save money right now because the rates are just out of control. They're out
Absolutely.
of control though.
And that's what they said. It was a little bit higher, but it was lower than what I had.
Right,
It was
absolutely.
like 2.5 points lower. It was worth
Yeah.
me
Wow, yeah.
taking the time.
Yeah, and that's
to
a
do it.
lot. That's a lot when you're
Heck yeah, it is.
financing that much
right,
money.
it saved me 5 years plus shaved off 2.5 points.
Yeah.
It was a
That's real
no-brainer.
nice.
$35,000 over 10 years. You kidding me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I know we're not talking about HDG shingles, but can people still get roofs done?
Absolutely, all year round.
All right. So what kind of colors? Can we just touch a little
Right
bit
now,
on the HT?
there's only 6 colors being made.
6 colors.
There's only 6
All right.
colors being
So
made right now.
so what are the 6? Obviously, they're the main
Of
ones.
course,
So.
you had to ask me that.
Yeah, I had to ask
I'll
you.
probably
All right. So
get
we have
about
like a
4.
sandal color,
I'll
an
get
earth
4.
tone.
You got weatherwood,
Black.
charcoal, barkwood,
Pewter.
pewter. Yeah, pewter's one. You got barkwood, shakewood. I forget what all I said, but
But either way,
Yeah.
whatever's
so
available,
there's
you
6
have.
colors, 6 of your predominant colors that,
Yeah.
that we
grays
have.
and blacks and browns.
Yes,
is pretty much.
we have not had an issue with anyone saying, "Oh man," you know what I mean?
Right.
Out of
There's
the
no
6
odd
choices-
color out there, really.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, you
No.
can't get like the Patriot Reds right now, and then the higher end.
Hickory.
shingles. We can get the
Bob
shingles.
said hickory.
Okay, yeah, hickory. Thanks, man.
Awesome. Thank you.
So you can get like let's say like the Camelot 2s that we used on the gazebos. Okay, we can get them, but it's going to take a minute, just like everything else. But right now, that's on the floor at John H. Myers or Universal Supply. You can go in there right now and get 6 different colors,
Yeah.
which is the predominant colors. Like I said, let's try this again. It's charcoal, it's weatherwood, it's barkwood, it's pewter, hickory, and there's one more. I can't think of it.
Well, let's see if Bob comes up
Yeah,
with it.
Yeah, Bob.
sure.
Help us
Bob,
out
you
here,
need
Bob.
the last one. Thanks. We appreciate you, Bob. I hope you feel better. It's good to see everybody out there tonight. Can we hit a couple shout outs?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. See if we got any new people in here. Bob Stauffer, obviously. Ray Rosilli.
John Winchester.
Who else we got in here? Lauren Hamka. When did you sneak in here, Lauren?
Shapewood.
Shake
Meredith
Bob.
Owens. Good
There
to
it
see
is.
you.
Thanks, Robert. I knew you were good for something.
Sandy,
bro.
thanks for
I knew
being
you'd
on
pull
here
through for me.
tonight. Tate, thank you.
Tate said they'd still be working, man, but their flashlight died.
Yeah.
Good man.
Glenn,
Absolutely.
it's good to see you. Thanks.
Good man.
Cody, if I didn't say hi to you, man, good to see you. Thanks. Love you, bro. Thomas, good
I
to
don't
see
see
you.
Chuck in the truck. Glenn's on here. Anthony Gonzalez, he's a hard worker too, man. Christy, good to see you.
Jared
Feel
Higgins,
better,
what's up,
babe.
buddy?
Love you.
Cody, Colin, good to see you guys. Dan Barker, what's he saying? Never, dude. Always a groupie. Right on, brother. Thank you.
You're
Thank
awesome,
you.
Dan.
I don't have any
Man.
groupies, man. Only you and Marky, I guess. Sam, good to see you. Thank you.
So can we talk about
Let's talk about hiring.
Yeah, I was gonna say
We are definitely looking for some people. We have multiple different divisions that we can put people in, but we're always looking for people.
Yeah.
Basically, you just need a valid driver's license and a good work ethic.
Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah, so
Joel, Polly.
if you're wondering what we're hiring for, we're hiring service techs, we're hiring guttermen, we're hiring window installers, we're hiring salespeople,
Hi, Patricia. So is that a driver's license?
Yeah.
Yeah, driver's license.
You know how to use a brake and like metal equipment,
Yeah.
like and
Yeah.
roofing stuff, and
Yeah.
you know how to do all that. I mean,
Yeah.
like you
Yeah.
got that knowledge. You either have it or you don't.
Yes, you
Right.
either have it or you don't. We're always looking for top talent. If you're tired of what you're doing, where you're doing it at, give us a call, give us a try. You know,
No one's waking
we've
you up
done
in
like
bed
a
with coffee. You got to
30-day
come to work every day.
trial run with people. You know, at the end of 30 days, we have another meeting. You know, we've hired people. We gave it a 30-day, I don't want to call it a probationary period, but, you know, I've approached people and said, look, in 30 days, we sit down, no harm, no foul. If you don't like it, if I don't like it, we'll part ways, no problem. I mean, I don't have any problems with anyone trying it.
No, because
And if-
it's all.
and if
you
they
gotta
don't
see
It's
like
what's
not
a
for
fit.
everyone. It's
Yeah.
really not. It's not for everyone.
Right.
And you know what? I mean, you know, you just have to be who you said you were going to be in the interview. If you can be that person,
Yeah.
then it's good. Like
Yeah.
when I was a recruiter, I used to tell people, if you can be as good as you were in the interview, like who you told me you were, then we're going to be fine.
Yeah.
But if you take up a time, that's what you're here to do, is to do things with your time.
Jim
You know,
Hanke,
stay busy.
my man.
Jim, good to see you, man. You're awesome. You have an amazing family.
Yes.
That guy does so much for his family. You're a great guy, man.
He does a lot for a lot of people.
Yeah, man. He's an
Absolutely.
amazing guy.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
man. I missed
Definitely.
him. He stopped at the shop. I missed him. Thanks for bringing your booklet out. There's a lot of cool stuff in it. We'll be hitting you up here soon. What's Bobby saying here? Do you gotta get on a ladder? Yes.
And
you
Jim,
gotta
you're
get
right
on a
near
ladder,
my buddy Mike's Towing's right near you at Crownstone. Mike's Towing's down there. Mike does a great job
Rich.
in York and Hanover, man. You ever want to see anyone that's got big tow trucks? Mike's got it, man. He does all jobs. No job too small or too big for Mike's Towing.
That's what we like to hear. man.
Hanover and York, man. He's got the big rigs. He's got it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Richard Savage, who just tuned in with us here, he's a guy that we do work for. I've done work for Richard. He worked for a builder over at Regents Glen before. I don't want to say before Ryan was in there, but he worked for the people who actually owned Regents Glen. I think they actually called themselves Regents Glen Builders. So I've known Richard for at least 10 years. He's a great guy. He works for another company now that we're doing gutters for. Great dude. Thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for watching. There was somebody else on here that I wanted to give a shout out to that I felt like we didn't give enough attention to. Ray Rosilli. I know we said something about Ray earlier, but he said Bobby rocks. Ray, just to touch on Ray's background a little bit on how Ray's helped us get where we are. Ray had given us the introduction to being able to get our windows at, I can't think of the word.
Hey, Troy.
But basically, Ray's company that he works for gets us our windows. We basically got to pick our own specs, got to put our stickers on it, private labeled.
Yeah.
So Ray had given us the introduction to private labeling our windows. Ray had pulled through for us so much through this pandemic. You know, with windows getting here, you know, in a timely manner. Were they here all the time when we needed them? No, but Ray did everything relentlessly, worked hard, night and day for us to make sure that we got the windows.
Driving to Ohio to pick windows up.
Yeah, he drove to Ohio to get our windows and greatly appreciated. We're installing a big window for Cindy Davis today that came from Ray. Ray met me at her house, helped me measure this monster thing that someone else quoted her $10,000 to do one window.
Cindy wanted me to tell you we could do a commercial at her house.
Okay,
So
cool.
if we wanted to do a video, she said we could.
Okay, cool.
So if you want, we can do something sometime
Okay.
and go and check it out.
Perfect.
And do
So
something.
Denny and the boys and Jerry, if you guys are watching, or Derek or whoever was there working today, make sure you
Hi,
did a
Cam.
great job because that thing's going to be on live soon. Just,
Polly, you're
just throwing
awesome.
that out
Joel,
there.
you're awesome. Call Polly, ring, ring.
Yes, you do. I love you too, Ray.
Ray, you're awesome. It was great to meet you in person last week. Definitely great. It was great to see
Yeah.
Chris Markey last week again.
Yeah.
Chris, you're awesome. To the T Outfitters, always doing a great job in our community.
Jamie Ko, I went to school with that guy. He's from Waynesboro. He's a good dude, man. Thanks for watching, man. Thanks for tuning in. He's been supporting us here lately.
If there's a topic you want us to hit on or talk about, or a company you think that we should invite in, put the contacts. You know, we would love to find out more about that for
Yeah.
sure. So.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Tyler, good to see you.
Tyler Richards, what's up?
What's
Happy?
up, man?
Psh, Tyler, you're awesome,
So I
man.
heard Tyler was down in Maryland. What was he doing? Portraying to be me down
Yes.
there, throwing his weight around.
The
a
old
little bit.
impasta.
Yeah, imposter. That's right. My little mini me down there slamming his fist down, trying to get shit done.
Yeah,
Good
was
job,
Ray
buddy.
out on the boat
Whatever it
this
takes,
weekend?
man. Whatever it takes. I got broad shoulders, man. I got your back.
Ray,
Tyler,
are you,
just
is
so
Ray
you
a
know,
boater
man.
like you?
Huh?
Is Ray a boater like you?
Yeah, Ray boats.
I thought
Ray's
so.
got a big boat.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Out there, it's great seeing those pictures.
Yeah, Ray's a good dude.
Tyler,
man.
what Todd's talking about, Universal is on to you.
Yeah, man.
They know that you're not Ty anymore.
Yeah.
They're on to you. So now you're Taylor.
Sorry.
I had someone call me today and say that Taylor told him something. I'm like, who the heck is Taylor? And I was like, oh, he must be talking about Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
yeah,
good
it
stuff.
is.
Whatever it takes, man.
That's right, man.
It worked for
Aaron,
a
good
while.
to see ya.
You know what I mean?
Hey, maybe Ken won't tell anybody. You know, maybe you still got a few people you can get away with it with. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know who the hell he was talking about. He said you moved something from Wednesday to Friday. I'm like, dude, I did not move anything. The last order I gave was to Dave King. It's not going to Maryland.
What's
And it
up,
was like,
Chris?
It was almost like we were arguing. I'm like, I swear, I did not call you today. I could hear someone else in the background. I was like, yeah, he said his name was Ty. And I was like, oh, crap. Maybe he meant Tyler. So I busted you out, man. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, they're on
But
you now.
anyhow.
What's up,
You're
Dave?
doing a great
Good to
job.
see ya.
Thank you.
Chris Mendez, you're awesome, man.
Hey,
Mackenzie, good to see you. You guys are awesome. Shout
Yeah.
out to the Nine House.
Good evening,
Backstep
man.
Bandits. Jared, good to see you.
Yeah, so I'm pumped that this studio turned out the
Me
way
too.
that it turned out, man.
Yeah.
Me
We
too.
got this temp thing going on while we're building down in the lower shop.
Yeah, it took a lot of work, man. This team, we did amazing, man. It was a lot of
Yeah.
teamwork.
I
Yeah.
broke the news to Mendez that in 2 weeks, we got to move again. So he was like, when? I'm like, not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. We need to be down at the other shop. So he was down.
Yeah, they'll get it
He
done.
was down.
If
I'm
you
going to
gotta-
meet him bright and early in the morning and go over stuff so we can get a material list together.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to have outdoor thing where people can come and some food trucks can come up here and people can come pre to the show, bring some food trucks up here. And then come out
Yeah.
here and grab some food in the
Heck
parking
yeah.
lot.
Heck yeah.
Put some food trucks out here.
Yeah.
Pre-show, people can come out
Yeah.
here. Some vendors can set up
Right.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
For
cool
sure.
would that be?
That would be great.
And then it'll end at the show.
Yeah.
And then people can
We
watch the
can
show.
actually park all the trucks over at Brookside, or we just have it over at Brookside because the parking situation is a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be down with that.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
A live studio audience.
Yeah, to have a pre-show beforehand, like
Yeah.
a little vendor show
Yeah.
before the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then have
Mark Jones does that.
yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
You
He
know,
runs a bunch of
where
brokerage
people
trucks.
can, kind of like make our own economy like we're doing.
Yeah,
You know, where
absolutely.
people can get out there, we can get to know what everyone's doing, so
Yeah.
we can refer each other and get to know each other.
Right.
Being present is being present. Like you have to be out there. Like that's one of the biggest things about being an entrepreneur, or being in business, or whatever it is in your job that you want to be good at. You have to people have to hear your story
Right.
at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And we want to help the community. We want to help you and help your business grow at the end of the day.
For sure.
Because when all of us grow, we become stronger as an economy.
Absolutely.
So that's what I
Yeah.
love about
Yeah,
this
man.
group.
Yeah.
You know,
Speaking of giving, we're still accepting
turkeys.
donations for the turkey.
yeah, let's
The
talk
turkey
about
dinner
that.
we're going to be doing.
I mean, that's going to be huge. Who's it going to feed?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life Path. It's going to feed basically anyone in York that needs a meal that night.
Yeah.
You'll have to come down wherever we decide that this location is going to be because we're not 100% positive with
Yeah.
KJ
Yeah,
or
GJ.
GJ yet.
Yeah. He's had to run it up the flag.
But we're doing it somewhere.
Yeah. We're gonna do the 21 turkey salute. We're gonna try to beat the Guinness
Do you need a
Book.
place in York to do it? If not, because
Yeah.
maybe. All right. So what are you looking for? So I can maybe ask some people in York.
Just a big
a
space.
parking lot that we can do the 21 turkey salute to.
So
outdo-
whose parking lot is next to Penn Park? Is that Penn Market's parking lot?
I'm not sure.
Because that would be
Yeah,
a
I'm
good
not sure
spot.
either.
That parking lot right at Penn Park.
Yeah. Yeah. No, or that. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you need like a parking lot
Yeah.
to set up enough
Yeah.
Yeah.
fryers, and then
Yeah.
to have people.
Yeah.
And then we need some people. We'll need tables and tents.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and on top of the donations for the turkeys and stuff, we're also going
Hi,
to be
Polly.
accepting clothing donations, anything that we can give out to the homeless. We're going to be taking all that stuff down to Life Path, so So the people down there, I mean, they house and feed a lot of people
Yeah.
every day. So
Yeah.
Man, they turn that place over in every 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like cleaning wise. How
Yeah,
about how clean?
from the sounds of things, I'm not sure how much we're going to be able to help support the Life's Path this Thanksgiving.
Heritage Hills might be a good place, Tyler
So-
said.
So what we're gonna have to probably do, I don't know if that's too far out of the way. I think we're trying to keep it down in the city, so we can help some homeless people. I don't know if there's a soup kitchen in New York City that we can do it outside the soup kitchen, but like Chris was saying, we're accepting donations. It's not just about the turkeys and feeding people, but
Well, I
we
could see
also
if
want to
Christmas
get
Addicts might do something.
right.
I could ask Barry. I could do
warm
that or Lou
clothes,
Rivera.
socks, soap,
Yeah.
toothpaste, toothbrushes, obviously unopened, still in the package. We'll start accepting them now. We're looking for turkey donations. Deep fryer oil. We need at least 3 gallons. You can get those 3
And
gallon jugs.
volunteers.
Yeah, we can get those 3 gallon jugs at you can get them at BJ's.
And
I
what
think
kind of
Walmart
oil
has
is it?
them. Lowe's has them. What is it?
What kind of oil is it?
Peanut oil.
Peanut oil.
Yeah, peanut oil that comes in a 3 gallon jug. Sometimes you get them in 5 gallons, which is fine depending upon the size of the pot.
The fairgrounds would be great.
And the weight of the turkey. We really don't want any turkeys over 18 pounds.
Yeah, that was a good point. I didn't know that.
I would try to get them between 16 and 18 is perfect. 12 and 14, we can do them. And obviously, we don't want anyone to break the bank. But 12 and 14 pound turkeys, they're good, but there's just doesn't seem like there's enough meat. You can overcook them real quick and easy.
Right.
So the perfect. Now I've done up to 21 pounds. So if you get a 19 pound turkey, that's fine. I'll do it. We'll make it happen. I got a thermometer that I stick in it. I make sure I get it close to the bone. I make sure it's at 180. I actually go a little above that. I make sure it's 200 degrees in the breast before I pull it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, oil's up to 350. I've been doing it. I've been deep frying turkeys for a long time and a lot
I
of
can
them.
tell you got it down to 18
Yeah,
pounds.
yeah, 18 pounds is perfect. That way the
Nice.
oil doesn't overflow. I have to have them at least 3 days in advance if they're frozen. If you get a fresh turkey, I'll still take them. I'll find a place to store them. But if they're frozen, make sure I have them, 3 days in advance. That way I can thaw them out, get them cleaned up, pull all the stuff out of the inside of them. We're holding this. It's going to be the eve of Thanksgiving. So, what day is that? That's the
Wednesday,
Wednesday
the
before the last
25th.
Thursday.
Okay.
Thanksgiving the last
Wednesday,
Thursday.
Yeah, we
Wednesday the
should probably
25th.
get something made up, and that way we read it off on what things people
Yeah.
can donate.
A list that we can
Yeah,
have
a
up
whole
there.
list of stuff. So Vic, make note of that, bud. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's super exciting. And then on top
So
of
the
it, the reason
25th,
why
yeah.
we're doing 21 turkeys is because the Guinness Book of World Records, there's 20 turkeys being deep fried at one time. So we can't just drop one in, drop one in, drop one in, drop one in. So we will need volunteers, 21 volunteers to drop turkeys at simultaneously at the same time. 21 turkeys. That's why we're calling it the 21 Turkey Salute.
Yep.
I'm super excited about it. I can't wait. I've done the most turkeys I've done at one time that I've dropped in at one time was 5 turkeys. Now I've done up to 10, 11, 12 turkeys in an evening, but that's over a course of 3, 4, or 5 hour period of time, not at
Yeah.
the same time. We've actually deep fried prime rib. We've deep fried all kinds of things because we can. So we have.
Nice.
It's better deep fried.
Right, yeah,
It's better
everything's
deep
deep fried. I mean, we've done turkeys. I'll get poppers. Not that night, but we've done it. We have a good time doing it. We usually have a big
Yeah, for
Christmas
sure.
party
Wings.
up in Dover here.
Wings.
Yeah, wings.
Yes.
Wings
Nice.
are great.
Well, that's pretty exciting,
Yeah,
man.
it
Super
is.
exciting.
It is exciting, man.
Yes.
Like, it's good stuff. We want to give back. We're not asking any. If someone wants to give a donation, we're thinking about doing stuffing and mashed potatoes because I think we can make stuffing in like a pot. We can make mashed potatoes in a pot, even like a deep fryer pot. So we need at least like 25 deep fryers. Okay. I'm
Bobby, the
about
date
to-
is November 25th. It's a Wednesday. Wednesday, November 25th, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Everyone come fill your bellies before you go hit the bars.
Glenn's got 2 burners. Corey Burns, thanks for watching, man. Corey's another local roofer. He does a great job. He's on a big building up in Harrisburg right now doing a flat roof. Good dude. Good guy.
Drop your town in the comments. Where's everybody at, please?
Yeah, where's everybody at?
Drop the tell them.
So yeah, so we got this weekend coming up. We got the OC Inshore Classic. We got the 21 Turkey Salute coming up. What else do we got coming up? We got anything else in the back burner that we're thinking
Yeah,
about doing?
but I don't think that we're gonna tell them about it yet.
Okay.
We
All
talked
right.
about that the Christmas thing that we're gonna do,
All right.
but
Yeah.
we're not gonna break that ice yet.
Yeah.
We'll make you guys wait a little bit.
Oyster stuffing. No, Bobby.
So-
Unless you're bringing the oysters, bring them on down. So, we're taking donations. So if
Yeah.
anybody wants to buy a plate or donate money,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? We'll have little styrofoam things that we can give people. Obviously, it's all free. If anyone wants to donate money, we'll make sure all 100% proceeds go to, if we're going to Crispus Attic, let's just call them.
Yeah, I
for
can
right now,
probably- yeah.
I'm set on that. If
Yeah,
that
let
will
me
be
talk to-
plan B right now, will
Yeah.
be plan A is Crispus Attic.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we don't have to have another plan B.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll talk because they have a nice parking lot right there. I'll talk to
Yeah.
Bobby.
Hopefully they don't have something
or-
already set
yeah,
up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
No,
Because
and
I feel
we
like
know
that's
the
kind of
date.
what happened. They
Yeah.
already have.
But they have a couple
something.
different places, and we've done a lot, and they're centrally located, and they know everybody.
Awesome.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
so I'll just talk to a couple people. I'll talk to Barry. I'll talk to
Yeah.
and see what we can do.
Yeah,
and I'll
like
work on
that.
that tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, 100%. That'd
Yep.
be great.
Good deal.
So, and then Lou's right there too. So Lou has the multicultural Spanish American Center
Nice.
that he just opened up. So you
Yeah,
got
man.
it's right there on South Street, right between South and George and Maple Street. Right there is the epicenter of where people go to get
Mm-hmm.
employed. They help employ people. So it's a good opportunity. It'd be great. In New York City, anything we can do to keep pumping love into our city is
Absolutely.
great,
Right.
man.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, everybody matters. I mean, that's what this all shows is that you matter. There's no point in your life where you don't matter. And sometimes people need someone else to love them, to give them, to show them some extra love. And like when I went and I drive down Penn Street because I go down that street to get here, and the homeless people that sit in front of the church there, all they've ever wanted was like a mattress, right? Like these thin things to lay on, not a mattress that they can roll up. Deodorant and socks. They want to get a job, and so they don't want to stink. And they want socks so their feet aren't like nappy. You know what I mean? They want to be comfortable
Or cold.
Yeah. At night
Everyone
it gets
needs a
chilly.
pair of socks
And
and a
now the
fresh pair of
winter's
undies,
coming.
man.
Maybe even sleeping bags.
How about long johns?
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Long johns, coats, sweat jackets,
Yeah, gloves,
sweatshirts and
hats.
stuff. Derek already is who just
knows you,
what
Derek.
about kids clothing? You
Yes.
know, is there families who have 10, 11, 12-year-old kids that
Need hats
that
and gloves.
yeah, that need hats and gloves and stuff like
Yes.
that. You know what I mean? And I know they have that over there too. Over at, I always say it wrong.
Christmas addicts. Yeah.
Yeah,
Christmas
addicts.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know they take care of a lot of families over there, and
Yeah.
and families, I mean, not just elderly people or but young adults
Yes.
and children
Yep.
as well. So I mean, the donations are endless. I mean, anything you got spare shoes that you haven't worn in 10 years that are still in
Yes.
the box, or lightly used jackets or pants, and I wouldn't say socks and anything like that.
No.
That should be brand new and still in the package.
But
you know,
shoes 100%, man.
Yeah, man.
When I went to buy my sneakers, I didn't know that Flying Feet, they can turn your sneakers right in. They give them away. Right, they're a local shoe company in
Yeah.
York, Flying Feet. So
Yeah.
yeah, shoes are important, man. People having dry, comfortable feet. I remember working construction when I was a welder's helper carrying lines. And the wet feet and the welding dropping in there, the welds, I mean,
Yeah.
it just doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it makes for a long day.
Yes.
And so
absolutely.
imagine living outside under a bridge or just, whatever. It's just nice to offer people that stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Cool deal.
Yeah.
So-
So, once again, guys, if you guys have not done this already, please like the page TC Backer Construction. Please share this video out. Hit the bell for to get you notifications when we go live. Even if there's nothing that we're talking about that necessarily will help you, you never know who it will help that you share it to.
Yes.
And
people
we'll,
need jobs.
Yes.
we're always looking for help. Always looking to hire people.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if anyone out there is looking for a job or you know someone, have them get in contact with one of us through Facebook, through our phone numbers, anyway. And donations.
Yeah, man.
Donations.
Yep.
Donations. Coming into the holiday season, so anything that someone wants to donate, we'll find a home for it, and we'll let you know
Absolutely.
where it goes for sure.
Absolutely. And let us know how we sounded tonight. Let us know how it looked.
Yes,
If
please.
the video was clear, if the sound was clear, if you thought it sounded good and looked good tonight, hopefully, you know, in the next couple of weeks, it's going to look even better. You know, we
Yeah.
plan on changing things up. We'll actually have a controlled environment that we're actually going to have for, you know, with the home show. But as far as bringing somebody on next week, we got, who's coming on next week? Let's mention that.
Carmen.
Oh yeah, Carmen from Frank's Granite Marble, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
What an amazing facility. And he's going to talk, I mean, his family and how long they've been doing it, what they do. You know, when I was in the facility and he showed the machine that does leathering, did you even know they could do leathering on granite? And I'm probably not saying it right? Like, I'm an insurance guy, social media, but Carmen will tell you. Amazing guy. He does so much for Buy Local York. He promotes so many local businesses.
Yeah.
Him and his family have been doing a lot for so many years in our community. We're blessed. You know, I come from the outside of this community, but he was born into this community.
Yeah.
What him and his family have done in this community and the businesses it's just amazing. So
Yeah, it's gonna be a good
Carmen,
show.
We saw him at the home show.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
so-
going to be great to have him
Yeah,
on.
so we'll get some photos of some of the work that he did and or whatever he wants to talk about. Really, I mean, it's going to be his show.
He's got a nice bike.
It's
Have
gonna
you
be
ever seen his
Carmen's
bike?
show. No, I know.
Oh, he's got a cool chopper.
Really?
Yeah, he's got a cool bike.
Cool. And then we got a couple other people lined up in the weeks to come.
And if you know
Polly-
anybody,
Polly reached out to me. She wants me to be on her show next
yes.
Thursday.
So we're excited.
So,
Yeah.
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 I told her. Never mind. I'm not even going to say what I told her. But yeah.
Polly, thanks for-
I really, I find it flattering that she wants a bubbling, stumbling
Well,
idiot
they're
like
excited.
me on her show. So thank you, Polly, for asking me to be on your show.
Well, the Call Polly Ring team with Ginger, Sandy, and Polly, they're in the top 2% of Berkshire Hathaway. So
Yeah.
she has over 30 years experience.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, they're really
They're
excited to have
beast.
you on the
Her
show.
whole team, her and her whole team, they're beast. They're the best
Amazing.
in the business.
They do a lot of houses in Heritage, Lake Heritage, and Lake Mead. But they do all over Adams, York, you know, Lancaster County.
Yep.
Just amazing. They do boat rides for people out, and they all have boats.
Yeah.
They do
nice.
boat
At Lake
rides.
Mead.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Lake Mead.
Yeah, that's
so
awesome.
very cool.
Yeah.
But amazing woman also.
David Bruno, thanks for joining us.
David.
Byron, that's Jimmy's brother right there. Good for thank you for joining us tonight. Like our page, share this out with your friends, give us a recommendation, and we'll do the same for you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Kiera, again. Boom, I saved that picture you made for me last week. Thank you. That was sweet.
Yes.
That's Kimberly's granddaughter.
Yes.
Yep.
So happy birthday to
Kim's
you.
doing a hell of a job with her, man.
And Vic, your two sons, what are their names?
Mel and Matt. Mel and Matt.
Mel and Matt.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice,
birthday,
happy
guys.
birthday.
Yeah.
And if you have a birthday this week or next week, you can post it up in there. But let us know. We'll shout you out. We think that's great to celebrate that you're here.
Yeah.
We're happy you're here.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
God bless you all.
Absolutely.
Share this out. Start watch parties. Put this all over the earth, please, because we need happiness, we need joy, and we
right.
need people that believe in what they do.
That's right.
Yeah.
Spread the love.
Thank you everyone for watching. Even everyone on the replay that didn't get to watch this live, we appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys next week, next Wednesday, 7 p.m. For episode 42 with Carmen from Frank's Granite Marble and Buy Local York.
Yeah, man. Good stuff. Can't wait.
Love y'all.
Yep.